I think there's two things that I'd like to point out. I think there's an unintended consequence from the CDM program that I think is very, very important.
Okay.
And one of that unintended consequence is that this really is a shared services kind of operation, right? Mm-hmm. And so we have collaborated within the Department of Commerce. We brought all of our components together, and through that process, I'm sensing a greater level of cooperation and collaboration within the department itself that has led to other kinds of shared services opportunities, and in a certain sense has broken the ice a little bit, so that as CDM progressed through and through the processes, we now have another shared service, which I mentioned earlier, is our Enterprise Security Operations Center. We've pulled together our security operations centers into more of a unified presentation, which hasn't been unprecedented in the past. And in the, I don't know, 10 years or so that I've been at Commerce, I'm sensing a greater level of collaboration and cooperation amongst the CIOs and the CISOs as we move forward. The other thing is that communication is absolutely important, but I think there's a little different twist to it. So from a CISO standpoint, we've brought many of the CISOs together in collaborative forums to try to tune the tools that we've been given and to make them hum, if you will. So spent 26 years in the Navy, you know, and a lot of time in aircraft carriers. That old maintenance chief out there fixing airplanes, you know, typically had a little black book in his pocket that said, you know, when this happens, I do this, right, because that's my experience. It says that this is the problem, this is what I do. And those kind of little tricks, I submit that every systems administrator has those kinds of little tricks on how to make those tools hum. So my goal then is to bring those working groups together for those tools across the federal government, across numbers of CISOs, come to the table and tell us, when this happened, what did you do? How did you use the tool in an innovative way that would give you a little bit more information that would protect your systems? Mm-hmm. And we did that, especially in the earlier phases of the CDM program with numbers of the agencies around the Beltway. We brought the CISOs together with their technicians and said, okay guys, how are we going to make this work? And it was very, very powerful.
Yeah.